Bro, I just wanted to make a quick video, man. Again, because I see what's really going on out here in these streets. You know, the guy that's on YouTube here. I mean, I listened to that video again. I think O'Shea Duke Jackson uploaded that video about the guy. You know, and there was some other guys, some other YouTubers talking about the same thing. With this YouTuber talking about he wanted to delete himself because he's not getting laid. Bruh, there's nothing that can save this guy, bro. There's nothing in this world can save this guy. He's talking about he's been on a 9 or 10 year drought. Holy cow. A 9 or 10 year drought? In that 9 or 10 years, bruh, you could have did something with your life. Don't feel sorry for them dudes, man. Bruh, you could have been on a bag chase. 9 or 10 year drought. Bruh, let me tell you something. If I started to chase women right now, I would get something, but it won't be a very beautiful woman. But it'll be something. It'll be an average woman at best. You know what I'm saying? It'll be an average woman at best. But you cannot save this dude, bro. His goose is cooked. The only thing he can do is work on status, bro. Status. This dude talking about suicide because he's not able to clap no cheeks, bro. I had to make another video about this, sorry. I'm done with flying my sign, man. I might just go out and fly another sign later, but I want to talk some more about this, man, because this is serious. This guy is talking about killing himself behind clapping cheeks. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't clapping no cheeks, so he gotta delete himself? Bruh. My God. Oh man, this is serious. Somebody gotta talk some sense to this guy, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because this nigga he's done for, bro. He's finished. Man, I don't know what to say, bruh. Man, bruh, that's when you gotta be on your purpose, man. He talking about he don't have no hobbies. He's been on 9 or 10 year droughts. God damn, nigga. Bruh, you can't save this man, bruh. Like, this guy. Man, let me talk to him. I think, man, I don't know, bruh. Whatever, man. He's a bigger YouTuber than me, man. His video just recently went viral. Talking about he can't clap no cheeks. And talking about he want to commit suicide. Bruh, this is insane. You gotta watch that guy, man. He on suicide watch, man. Somebody gotta watch him, man, because he gonna end up killing himself behind this shit, bro. He's on a path to self-deletion, bro. Oh my God. And the way he sounded too, he just sounded like a crybaby, like, oh man, I've been going on 10 little droughts, man. I knew I was a loser. I knew the girls didn't want me, man. Like, bruh, shut the fuck up, bro. I know you short. That means you gotta work harder. You gotta work 10 times as hard, bro. And I know the gym is not gonna help short dudes. The gym doesn't help. Bruh, you gotta be trying to become a millionaire out here, bruh. That's the only thing that can save this guy, bruh. Come on, bro. This guy's about to die, man. He's just like Renegade 1, bro. Renegade 1 killed himself. And before he killed himself, he was talking about killing himself. Man, ain't that a bitch, bro? Like, bro, you gotta make sure. All I know, man, only the bag can save his ass, bro. Only the bag can save him. Nothing else can save this guy, bro. You can try to talk to this guy, but I don't know, man. He gonna be another maybe another Elliot Rogers. That was his name. I was trying to remember his last name. I'm trying to remember his name in my last stream, but he gonna be another Elliot Rogers or another Renegade 1. A lot of YouTubers have killed themselves because they couldn't get a woman, bro. The only millions of dollars can only save this guy, bro. There's nothing else can save him, bro. He could forget about saving money and being financially stable. And maybe he need to go to another country, man. Because he got to figure out what to do, bro. I mean, damn. I've been on an 8-year drought for like a girlfriend. I can find sex though. That's one thing I can find. But a committed relationship. That's my problem. But I'm not trying to kill myself behind the bullshit, bro. I'm on the path. I'm on the path to chasing the bag, so I can have women in my life on the regular without droughts. Okay. Nothing can save this guy, man. This dude stuff talking about 9 to 10 year droughts. My God, bro. My God, bro. Nothing can save this guy, bro. He's talking about committing suicide, man. Somebody gotta talk to that dude, bro. I'll try to talk to him. I mean, I could probably reach out to him, man. What's his goddamn YouTube name, man? Shoot. Like, bro, you are tripping, bro. listen to what he's saying, bro. It's some dark and gloom and doom shit, bro. Oh, everything is gloom and doom. It's hopeless. I don't know, man. Hey, look. He probably follows me already, man. You know, but bruh, he got to really think about, like, really making his money, man. Status, bruh. Just being on YouTube, that's not enough status unless you got millions of followers. Unless you're a PewDiePie or something. But apparently YouTube is not really helping you, bro. Being on YouTube is not really helping you, bro. Boy, it's hot outside right now, man. Woo. I almost like passed out flying my sign. It was so hot. I had to get out of the sun, man. It's too goddamn hot. But what's really going on in these streets, bro? Damn, bro. Like, you really need to focus on your shit, bro. You can make yourself taller, dumbass, but you gotta save the money to do so. Dude, you can make yourself taller. But you need status too, man. You can make yourself taller and you can get status through hard work and dedication. See, a lot of guys, they don't want to take that route. They don't want to take the route of hard work and dedication, bro. I'll come back out later when it's not that hot. I'll come back and fly a siren later. It's like, bruh, it's getting really hectic out here, bruh. It's getting kind of hectic. It's getting crazy, bruh. His goose is cooked, bruh, because he's not trying to better himself like that. He say he's financially good, okay, but what happens? What you pushing? What you driving? Are you driving a Lambo? See, he need Lambo money. He need that type of money. It's not the $100,000 a year, that ain't gonna work. 200 grand a year, that ain't gonna work, bro. 300 grand a year, it's not gonna work. 300 grand, no. Cause then you competing with other motherfuckers who are taller and better looking than you with 300 grand. No, he need that Kevin Hart money, bro. He need to get on Kevin Hart's level when it comes to like status and money. He need to be buying big houses, driving Lambos for his height. You feel what I'm saying? Bruh, he's one cook dude, bruh. Man, you finished. And then he's talking about gloom and doom too, man. He talked that gloom and doom shit too, man. That's what's making him real finished. Oh my God. This is insane, bro. And it's funny at the same time, man. Here you got a guy that's short talking about he want to kill himself. Or delete himself. My bad. You know. Talking about he want to delete himself because he ain't getting a woman or he ain't clapping cheeks. Man. And he talking about he want to get the simulation over with. Bruh, listen to what you saying, bro. Just listen to what you saying out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? What's up with it, Jamie? I'm telling you, man, that ain't nothing but the bag in you, man. Ain't nothing but the bag in you. Ain't nothing but the bag is gonna save you. Bruh, just listen to what this guy is saying. Get the simulation over with. That means man, somebody better watch that guy, man. You better watch him. He gonna be another Renegade One. He gonna be another Elliot Rogers. Bro, you can't get on here and talk that shit, man. Like that. I told you, Hollywood, there's opportunities in Hollywood. You just gotta be persistent and go for the long haul. Go on long-term mission to get into Hollywood. You can get involved into the music industry. You don't have to be a rapper or a singer, but you can work finding talent. If you know how to find talent, or if you don't know how to find talent, study the art form, read some books, and get out there and do what you do, bro. But for you to sit here and say it's over, it's hopeless, I'm never getting laid, and I'm going on 9 or 10 minutes. Damn, bro, 9 or 10 year droughts. That's even worse than me, bro. At least, like, if I went out and I started to, like, pursue women again, I would get some sex, you know, but I wouldn't get commitment. You feel what I'm saying? Because I could find some sex, man. Even at my age, 45, man, if I start hitting the bars and clubs with dressed nice and smell good, got a haircut, you feel me? I can pull a few women, man, and that's no problem. My problem is keeping them around. That's what my real problem is in this dating market, is keeping them, you know. And I feel his frustration, man. I'm like not in his situation where I can't pull just anything, but I'm in a situation where I cannot keep a girlfriend for long term. You feel what I'm saying? My last long-term relationship was from 2006 to 2017, man. You feel me? And then ever since 2017, I haven't been able to get into a long-term relationship. You feel me? So I'm struggling too, bro. But I'm on that money path, though. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing that can save a lot of cats. A lot of cats don't understand, bro. That's the only thing that can save you. Not this God stuff, not that church stuff, not that Bible stuff. Get it out of your head that something else is going to come out of the sky and save you from your horrible dating life, okay? You know. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna save you from your horrible dating life? Hell no. You gotta save yourself. You see, in that 10-year period he was talking about, you know, having a drought. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he could have been on his purpose within that 9-10 year period. You feel me? Like, he let 9 or 10 years go by without going on. I mean, that's a long time. Like, a 10-year drought with no contact, no female contact, bro. Not even a hooker or a prostitute. No call girls. That's a long time. You see, I could get out there and get sex. You feel, especially if I'm in shape. You know, I could get sex. That's something I could get. You know, Sub-5 Stalker, she wanted to try to fuck me and shit. But I wasn't really attracted to her, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why my thing didn't get up. But this guy right here, I forgot his name. I don't know his name, his YouTube name. But he got to understand that only the money's going to save him. There's nothing going to save his ass, bro. I hate cats that, like, go through life thinking that they don't have to work harder and they don't have to try harder. You feel what I'm saying? I hate cats like that. That's hella ignorant to me, bro. Like, you have to be focused on that bag, especially as short as you are. You have to look like, man, I got long-term goals. Eventually, I'm gonna get there. It's gonna take persistence and drive, you know, and ambition. You know, it's gonna take ambition. It's gonna take drive. It's gonna take consistency. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna take. You feel me? You know. Yeah. Sub-5 Stalking doesn't count either. Yeah, She don't. Because she's not what I want. I'm not attracted to her, man. I wasn't attracted to her. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta understand and open your eyes and look at your situation for what it is. Like, what can save me? A lot of money. Well, you better go to Hollywood. There's a lot of money to be made in Hollywood. All you gotta do is take it day by day. Build a wall brick by brick. It might take you a while, but at least you'll get there slowly but surely. Look at Jean-Claude Van Damme, bro. Took him 5 years to get into Hollywood. Okay? If he wouldn't have had been on the hustle for 5 years, he would never got there, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But I tell you, 5 years go by quick, man. That pandemic thing went by quick. So you gotta start preparing long-term goals, bro. Long-term goals. That's it. Ain't no fucking sniffing around. No pussyfooting around, bro. Like, there's no fucking no gray area. It's either black or white. Either you're on one side or the other. It's either you're on your goals, on your purpose, trying to become a millionaire so you can get more pussy in your life, or you're gonna spend a life of misery. He let 10 years go by, bro. Don't feel sorry for him, bro, because he let 10 years go by without chasing that bag, bro. He should know that's the only thing that can save him, bro. It's common sense for a motherfucker to know that money is the only thing that can save him, man. It's common sense, though. If you're stuck somewhere and you can't move, like, oh, okay, so females ain't digging me, huh? They ain't digging my height? Okay, I'm gonna do like Kevin Hart and I'm gonna enter Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be alive. It's like, like when you only got one way out, bro. When you only got like one way out, you're gonna fucking jump high, okay? Like when you're fucking getting chased by a dog and there's a fence about 10 foot tall, dude, you're gonna jump that fucking fence so fucking fast and so quick. I mean, you're gonna nearly jump way over that motherfucker with just a single leap, bro, because that dog is on your ass. And that's what you gotta pretend like. A dog is on my ass. I gotta jump over that fence with all my goddamn might. You come up on the fence, man, you gonna jump. That's how you gotta treat success. It's that goddamn, if I don't jump over this fence fast enough, that dog is gonna tear me a new asshole. You know what I'm saying? You notice that, when there's a dog chasing you, bro, you jump that fence with all your might. I don't care if it's 20 feet tall, or 20 foot, you're gonna climb up that motherfucker from that dog, bro. You're gonna jump it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta pretend. You gotta pretend like a dog is chasing you, bro. And you running for your fucking life. You do better that way. You'll jump the fence better and faster and quicker, okay? Versus if a dog wasn't chasing you, man, you'd be like, man, this fence right here, man, it's you're gonna be lazy. Eat the bag from the back. For real. I'm serious though, bro. This dude, he talking about killing himself just like Renegade 1 said that shit, bro. Renegade 1 was talking about deleting himself, and he did, bro. He did. He deleted himself, bro. Who else? Elliot Rodgers, same thing, bro. He was talking about deleting himself or killing other people before he actually went out and did it. He went out there and started shooting at people, bro. All because he couldn't get laid, bro. Competition is fierce, man. That's one thing you gotta know. Competition is way fierce, and it has gotten even more fierce throughout the years. You need to be putting all your time and energy into making that bag happen, bro. I ain't playing around no more, bro. You gotta be putting everything into that bag, bro. All your might, all your passion, all your soul into that bag, bro. Chase that bag for days, for years. As you know, I've been on the bag chase for years myself. I ain't giving up because I'm still living. And I haven't got it yet, so I'm not gonna give up. Man, you better be chasing that bag with a passion, bro. You better be chasing that motherfucker like it stole something. Chase that bag like that bag stole something from you, man. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I'm hearing this story, and I seen this before. We done lost too many YouTubers, all because of not getting laid, bro, or not having a girlfriend or whatever. We done lost quite a few YouTubers on here, man. You feel what I'm saying? I told you that some motherfuckers are not gonna be able to replicate themselves. I told you this shit from the beginning, bro. Because women, they got so many options, they can afford to be picky. I told you. So you gotta build the best version of yourself to attract the woman that you want, man. Or to attract women, period. You have to build the best version so they can come around and sniff. Like, they can smell that money. They come around sniffing like Plutos, bro. They sniffing. I can smell money. They come around sniffing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I told you guys from the get-go, the money thing is the only thing that can save a lot of cats. A lot of guys ain't listening to me. They're not listening to me. They're like, whatever. Forget about what he's saying. No. You see, he went on a 10-month drought or a 10-year drought of not having contact with a female. In that 10 years, he could have been a superstar, bro. He could have worked on status. In that 10 years, he could have fucking made himself big. But what did he do? He sat back and he cried about it throughout the whole entire 10 years. He didn't take action. You feel what I'm saying? He could have been a movie star within that 10-year period, bro. Matter of fact, he probably would have made it before 10 years. It took Jean-Claude Van Damme 5 years to get into Hollywood. He never stopped. He never stopped chasing the dream. He kept going until he got it, bro. Now, you can remember Double Impact, Kickboxer. He was in that movie, Street Fighter. And Jean-Claude Van Damme wasn't the best looking dude in the world. You could just look at him. He was like below average looking to me. But he knew that, hey, I'm below average looking. I gotta get into shape. I gotta become a movie star. So what'd he do? He sat on a long-term mission to become a movie star. After years of chasing the dream, he finally got his foot in the door. You feel what I'm saying? I told you these missions to get in the bag, that's not you can't, you can't think that. I'm just trying to get it out, man. I'm trying to figure out the words to say. But you can't shortcut your way to the bag. You feel me? Like, be prepared for a long, but at least you'll get out. It's better than a lifetime sentence. This guy that's on YouTube complaining about, why he not clapping no cheeks. He's serving a lifetime sentence. Like, he's gonna be in that situation forever. And if I had a choice, I would choose, the 5-year sentence. That's what Jean-Claude Van Damme chose. He chose the 5-year sentence, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So don't choose that sentence, bro. That 5-year sentence, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Don't choose the 5-year. I mean, don't choose the life sentence. Some dudes talking about, deleting themselves and stuff over this crap, man. I know you got to be stronger than that, bro. Come on now. I know you got to be stronger than that. What's up with it, Joey Finglish? I didn't see you for a minute, man. I'm gonna sit down in the shade, bro, cause it's fucking hot right now, bro. I tried to fly a sign, but I was about to pass out. It was so hot. I didn't make that much money. I only made $70, but I was too fucking goddamn hot to stay out there. Oh, man. Oh. Like, man, how you gonna be able to eat it from the back and you ain't got no woman to eat it from the back with? You're gonna eat the air from the back, okay? You're gonna eat you're gonna eat the air from the back. It's like, bruh, if you really want to eat it from the back, you gotta get that money, man, and then you'll be able to do that. Until then, you're gonna be by yourself, man. I told you not to serve a life sentence, be on your purpose, be on that bag chase. I told you about that, bro. A lot of guys don't get it until it's too late, man. Look, he can make himself taller. All you gotta do is get the money for it. But he gotta work for it. He gotta earn it. Some guys don't want to earn it, bro. They don't want to go the long route. They'd rather have a shortcut somewhere. You know what I'm saying? There's no shortcut for us, man. You gotta go the long route. You gotta chase the bag for years, just like everybody else did. You know what I'm saying? You gotta chase the bag for years, like everybody else, bro. You know what I'm saying? So nah. The motherfuckers gotta understand. They gotta understand that. I gotta drink some water, bro, for real. They gotta understand that your situation is on hard mode. Remember, they told you that men live on hard mode. Yeah, that's not made up, bro. That's a fact. That is a fact. Men live on hard mode, bro. That's why it's so hard for us to find success. That's why it's so hard for us to get the bag, because men live on hard mode, bro. But we live on hard mode. So if you're going after the bag, yeah, it's gonna be hard. But you know what? It's possible though. It's possible. They fixed it to where you have to like study hard and get degrees and get the bag and stuff like that in order for you to have an easier time with passing on your genes. They make the road hard because they don't want any competition. There's a reason why it's hard to get the bag, and the road to success is so hard. It's because of your competition and people at the top. They don't want to compete for money and resources like that. You feel what I'm saying? They want, because if everybody became rich, the rich wouldn't be rich. You feel what I'm saying? It'd be like normal and shit to have money. You feel what I'm saying? And the men at the top, they're not trying to compete with you. They're trying to keep you at the bottom. You feel what I'm saying? But you really have to chase this bag with all your might, all your heart and soul, man. Cause that's the only thing that's gonna save you at this point, bro. A lot of guys don't get that. I try to get them to understand. It's like you're gonna be in this situation forever. You know what forever is? That means in your 20s, you're gonna struggle. In your 30s, you're gonna struggle. In your 40s, you're gonna struggle. In your 50s, 60s, 70s, all the way up to like 80 something years old, in which is the average human lifespan nowadays. It's like you're gonna struggle through all them years. Why not take 2 or 3 years out of that time, or even 5 years out of that time to chase the bag, so you won't have to struggle for the rest of your life? 5 years from now, you be done got the bag and be like, damn, I'm glad I listened to Kelcat, because I would have been still suffering, bro. I would have still been out here, struggling. You're struggling hard. Sometimes you gotta take time out of doing what you're doing and go after that bag, bro. Sometimes you gotta be like, look, I'm not choosing a life sentence. I'm gonna make sure I take care and secure the bag, so I won't be struggling like this forever. That's how I look at it, because I don't want to struggle forever. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to struggle for the rest of my life. Some guys, they don't get it. In their mind, they think that the women are gonna come to them, and if the women don't come to them, then they want to delete themselves. I'm like, no, you gotta get out there and you gotta chase that bag, man. The women are not gonna come to you, brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You could do all the praying and going to church and reading the Bible. That ain't gonna help nothing. That ain't gonna help. That's why I hate when motherfuckers tell me, prayer is a powerful thing. Prayer is a powerful thing. Well, you know what? This guy that's talking about deleting himself, he should be able to pray and get out of his situation just by praying. That's not gonna work. Not for him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, prayer is a magical pill that's gonna fucking like fix all his problems and shit. It's like that ain't gonna help, bro. Your action, getting out there chasing the bag, bro, that's gonna help his situation. At this point, becoming a doctor or a nurse or a lawyer, I don't think that's gonna help him very much. He needs the whole entire bag. He needs movie money. He need to be following in the footsteps of Kevin Hart, that short guy that's complaining on YouTube right now. He should be following in the footsteps of Kevin Hart, because Kevin Hart is short as hell, bro. But he got out there and he became funny, and he was showing up at every single comedy event that he can go to, and he finally got his big break after he kept showing up and practicing, man. I'm pretty sure he had a rough road, man, but after a while, it was like it started getting easier, with time. When time, the road started getting easier. But you always gonna be off to a bumpy start within the first few years of chasing the bag. It's gonna be a bumpy start, but a lot of guys don't get that, man. They sit and complain about the situation instead of trying to fix it. You know what I'm saying? I told you, some guys are not gonna reproduce. And from the looks of it, this guy's finished. Yeah, he gonna spend the rest of his life alone, bro. 8, 9, 10-year droughts, man, bro. And that 8, 9, 10 droughts. That's what he said. He said he been on droughts for like 9, 10-year droughts. I'm like, God damn, dude, you really ain't doing nothing to really say to help your situation by getting on this internet and complaining about it. That's not gonna do anything, bro. Chasing the bag, that's gonna help you. Getting the bag is gonna help you, bro. Getting the bag is gonna make sure you can be able to pass your genetics with ease. I told you to pick a field, bro, and pursue it. How many motherfuckers is listening to me, man? A lot of motherfuckers don't want to listen to me, man. Remember, I hit my first jackpot. It took me a few years to hit that. You feel what I'm saying? It took me what? It took me maybe 3 years to hit that jackpot. And I've been on the jackpot chase for about 5 years now. And eventually I'm going to get it. But at the same time, it's like, you know, he ain't got no plans. He got zero plans. You know, he got zero plans. He's not going to fucking cross the finish line. Because look at the way he's talking. He's talking about deleting himself over not getting laid, bro. There's player cats out there like that. Remember, like I said, remember Renegade 1? He actually deleted himself, bro. He was so depressed because he didn't have a woman that he deleted himself. I told you the main purpose is to pass on your genetics. Why are we here on Earth? What's the main purpose to be on Earth? What's your purpose? It's to spread your seed around, to pass on your genetics, to have children and a girlfriend or a wife. That's your main purpose. Hello. Kid come over here. Like, yeah, man. So that's your main purpose, is to have children, bro. And some guys, when they can't do that, they feel like they worthless and stuff. I get it, you know. You're not being chosen by women, bro. Women are not choosing you to have children with. And that's a hurtful thing, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because then you look in the mirror, you be like, what's wrong with me? Yo, finances, that's what's wrong with you, bro. You know, the Pookies and the Ray Rays and the Chads and Tyrones, they don't have to have money, bro. Even though there's a lot of Pookies that got money because they sell drugs and shit, you know, and steal cars and stuff. But, you know, they don't have to self-improve and get money and become a millionaire or a billionaire. Saying they set the standards higher for you because you're a good guy, man. You feel what I'm saying? They set that bar higher for good guys who don't sell drugs, guys who's not a Pookie or a Ray Ray. So they gonna raise that bar higher for you. When the Pookies and Ray Rays, their bar is low. You know, their bar is low, but they set the bar high for you. Maybe when you're doing limbo, they set the bar low for you, but they set the bar high for Pookies and Ray Rays to limbo up under. They set the bar high, but when it come to you, they set that bar low, and you gotta lean back like you in the Matrix to get up under there to do the limbo and shit. They make it more difficult for you to pass on your genetics. You see what I'm saying? With Pookies and Ray Rays, they get to pass on their genetics with ease. And the Chads and Tyrones. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know that's your reality. You're a good guy, you better be making a whole lot of money, man. You ain't no Chad or Tyrone, you ain't no Pookie, you feel me? You ain't no Pookie out here, you feel me? So get to it. Start chasing that bag, man. But I gotta go. I done dropped too many videos today. I'll be back on later. You guys have a good day. Yeah, I'm out. Peace.